Hello F1 fanatics, welcome back. I have sad news today. Our talented Max Verstappen may leave our screens a little faster than we thought. Coming from his mouth and that of Helmut Marko, it sure does sound so real. This doesn't sit well with a lot of us. Many think that Verstappen is still young and could do more, but he disagrees. Would you like to know why? Is that a good decision for Verstappen? Then, watch this video to the end and let your questions be answered. First up, let's remind ourselves of Verstappen's excellent track record. The F1 world was sure blessed to have a talent like Verstappen. Max Verstappen of Red Bull is 109 points ahead of his closest challenger and teammate, Checo Perez, and is on track to win the World Championship for the second time in a row. It would take a significant loss from the Dutchman with only 7 races left to prevent him from winning the Drivers' Championship. In the final corner of the year's penultimate race in Abu Dhabi, Max Verstappen defeated Lewis Hamilton to win the title in arguably the most dramatic fashion ever. Verstappen has already won 10 races this year, including 4 straight victories. The current world champion won the Belgian Grand Prix 2 months after starting P14. Given Red Bull's dominance this season and Verstappen's 10 victories out of 15 races thus far, many have predicted that the 25-year-old, who has already amassed 30 Grand Prix victories, will eventually challenge Hamilton's F1 records. Could Verstappen break Hamilton's record? Let us know in the comment section. Now, let's hear what Marko has to say. We want to win more titles together, but Verstappen might decide not to stay for that long. According to Marko, he said to Sport1 in Germany, "I wonder if Max will remain until he has broken every record. He might be able to make it, but he also tends to pack up his belongings and leave when he no longer feels like it. He won't stay no matter how much you tempt him, and that might occur more quickly than anyone anticipates. Max doesn't require a build-up period to reach the limit immediately," according to Marko, who also likened Verstappen to legendary driver Ayrton Senna. He can run directly at full speed. That is simply the extraordinary natural talent that produces an exceptional base speed. Additionally, he has superb vehicle control, mainly when operating at the limit. That's why I compared him to Ayrton Senna in his early years, even though I didn't become friends with him. Gerhard Berger, a dear friend of mine, once argued against the comparison between Max and Senna, but he no longer does so, Marko explains. Next, we would be finding out what Verstappen has to say about this. But before we go on, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button so you never miss out on great content like this. So, what does Max have to say? In May, Verstappen acknowledged that he might give up racing after his contract expires. However, the intention is to remain until 2028. He stated, "I have no plans to switch teams. Both they and I are content being here, but I still need to decide what I'll do after 2028. I might stop. Since I was 17 years old, I have competed in Formula 1. It's been quite some time. I have participated in many F1 seasons. I suggest doing something else. I wonder if I'll have peaked by 31 or where the performance decline may have started." Verstappen went further to say, "I want to do other races, like endurance racing. I may have had enough of constantly traveling. Whenever an opportunity comes to win a championship, you want to take it, the saying goes. Perhaps I'll want an easier life and to do the races I like. It might be foolish of me to stop fighting in 2028. It isn't effortless to pinpoint." Do you think this is good for Verstappen? Let us know in the comments section. Please tell us your reason too. But what is his current deal with Red Bull? Verstappen signed a new 5-year contract earlier this year, reportedly worth $55 million annually, to keep him with the team until 2028, when he will be 31. So, this brings us to the end of today's video. What do you think about all of this retirement just going on? Could it be Max's way of drawing attention to himself, despite his negative behaviors exhibited this year? Well, we would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video.